Hey, you guys, this is Coach Allen. I'm going to go through one, maybe two of the practice problems from week 5, day 9. Patterns with parallel lines cut by a transversal and the angles that are formed. So for number 1, you are given two expressions for these angles, these acute angles in here. Question is asking you is find the value of x that makes this diagram true. So first I'm going to point out I see one set of parallel lines, and I see another set. This is where I told you if it looks like that hashtag, that's great because all 4 intersections look exactly alike as far as the corresponding angles are. We're not talking about this perpendicular line, but all of the 2 lines that intersect, making a bunch of vertical angles, they're all going to be congruent. So the first thing I will point out is the one set of vertical angles I have. Angle 1 is given. It's got a vertical angle over here. So vertical angles for 1 and 1. Then I'm going to slide this down the transversal. All of these angles are going to correspond with an angle here and be exactly the same. So this is the top right for angle 1. The top right is also angle 1. Its vertical angle, again, is going to be 1. And it was a corresponding angle here. So we're going to say corresponding angles. All of these were congruent. So now I don't need to fill in the top. Like when we did this in the practice, we filled everything in because we don't know what they're going to ask you on the test. But if they don't give you something up here to make you go around, don't use all the extra time. I notice that I have a right angle. That means this segment is perpendicular to this line. And since this line is parallel to this line, it's going to be perpendicular to that line also. But immediately know that this is an interior angle and it's on the left side up high. If I go to an interior angle on the right side of the transversal down low, those are alternate interior angles. And by definition, if the lines were parallel, they're congruent. That's why you have a right angle, and that's a right angle also. Well, I have enough information right now. I know that these are complementary angles because they make a right angle. That means their sum is 90 degrees. So 90 equals angle 1 plus angle 2. You've got the right angle there. Now I'm going to sub in what I'm given. 90 equals. Angle 1 is 9x plus 14. Angle 2 is 10x plus 19. Now, if I want at that point, if I'm not very good at the algebra or I'm worried about time, I can put this in the calculator and get the answer. So let's jump to Desmos and type that in the calculator exactly as we see. 90 equals 9x plus 14 plus 10x plus 19. And I don't even have to hit enter. You see that x, the x-axis runs left and right. This line intersects it at 3. So your answer is going to be that x equals 3. Okay? But we can show the work. All right? We're going to say our final answer is x equals 3. But let's go ahead and do the algebra for those of you that are practicing it. And for sure, you pre-AP need to practice it. I'm going to combine like terms there. Bring that 90 down. And now the 9x plus 10x is 19x. The 14 plus the 19 is 33. I need my x's on one side, all the constant terms on the other. So I'm going to subtract 33 from both sides. Notice that I'm lining it up underneath its like terms. And I cancel out the 0 pairs. Simplify and bring that down, and you get 57 equals 19x. I still don't have x by itself. My last step is to divide by the coefficient of x, which is 19. And you will get x is 3. That's example 1.